Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. As you may have noticed from the title, today I will be taking a break from the normal cookbook routine that you've seen from me. And that's because a few weeks ago, Critical Role announced that they will be releasing a cookbook later this year called Exquisite Exandria. And the announcement came with a preview recipe. And if you've never heard of it before, Critical Role is a very popular actual play D&D campaign. And since I got my start with D&D cookery, I thought it'd be an interesting idea to take a look at the recipe they showed us. This is a recipe that, if you're familiar with the current campaign, has a bit of an emotional connection to the players and the characters. This is Lord Esteross's Maple Ginger Cookies. Let's get started. So I first want to mix together my dry ingredients. So I'll start with flour, salt, ground ginger, ground cinnamon, and baking soda. And I'm going to whisk all that together. Now into my mixer, I'm going to add butter, brown sugar, and I am going to beat these together until smooth. Now I'm going to add an egg and maple syrup. And I'm going to mix those together for about 2 minutes until they get fluffy. And now, very slowly while this is mixing, I am going to add my dry ingredients into my wet ingredients. And I just wanted to mix that together into a soft dough. Now what I'm going to do is cover it, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. And it says to refrigerate for at least 2 hours, but I'm going to go overnight, so I'll see yins tomorrow. Now that that has sat overnight, I'm going to turn them into cookies. So I'm going to scoop out some cookie dough. I'm going to roll it. I'm going to then roll it into some turbinado sugar and place it on my sheet tray. And this should be good for about 18 cookies. And the recipe says to put 6 on a tray, keeping them about 3 inches apart. So I'm guessing these are going to blow up in size pretty good. With that said, they're now going to go into a 350-degree oven for 14 minutes. So these were absolutely delicious. All the warm spices are so good. They work together so well and bring so much flavor. And even though it's a lot of the same spices you would use in something like gingerbread, they're not so strong to where it tastes like gingerbread. It's very mellow. And the same goes for the maple flavor. It just adds a hint of maple, and overall they're not too sweet. I think it's just the right amount. And the texture on these is perfect. The outside is browned and a little crispy, which is then elevated by the sugar that it was rolled in for even more of a nice crunch to contrast the super soft, almost gooey insides. Just absolutely wonderful. I hope you enjoy it. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll have the links in the description of the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, come on back next week for another recipe.